Well, welcome back, folks, to Season 5 of The Bearded Buck.
Season 5? Already?
Yes, Cud, Season 5. Maybe if you were around a little bit more, it wouldn't be such a surprise.
Well, we can't think of a better way to start Season 5 off than by going to our home away from home, Nebraska, for an early season whitetail hunt. We've been going to Nebraska for several years now to hunt with Blaine Gibbons in rifle season, but this year we decided to try our luck with the bows. Nebraska has hands down become one of our favorite states to hunt, and we never pass up an opportunity to go out there. And if going out there for an early season hunt wasn't enough of a bonus, we're also going to be joined by Rack Attack superstar and Badlands Marketing Manager, Blake Vantussenbrook. So buckle in and sit back, because the new season of The Bearded Buck starts now. So every year we go to Nebraska, our expectations are always high, and for good reason. Plain and simple, Blaine has the deer. We've killed some very nice bucks over the years at Blaine's, with the best one yet being taken last year by Austin. So there's no telling what we're going to get into this year. Blaine has some reveal cameras placed all across his property, and he's been sending us some pictures all summer long of some of the great deer he has there for us. So with summer finally over, it's time for us to settle into camp and get this season started.
Blake, how we doing?
Nebraska.
Good seeing you.
What's up, buddy?
Welcome to Nebraska, brother. How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
How'd you find it up here, all right?
Yeah, drove right to it.
Well, let's get you unpacked.
Oh.
With everybody here and settled into camp, we decided to waste no time and go straight over to the property to scout some of the fields that we're going to be hunting this week. Just like we predicted and the trail cameras have shown, there are deer absolutely everywhere, and we were actually able to locate several of our target bucks. So with opening day tomorrow, we got to bed, woke up early to shoot our bows to make sure we're all good to go for the first afternoon sit.
Whoa, got the sun on my face. Whoa, it's a beautiful moment.
Oh, we're out here shooting the bows, make sure we're all good. We're super excited. We sort of have some cooler weather moving in for us. So hopefully these deer are moving a little bit before dark, and first trip of the year for us.
The question is, did I mean to do that?
Yeah. I think we're fixing to do some killing this week.
Life's great, nothing gets better than this. All the best things keep happening. Glasses half full, put it right to my lips. I feel great. It's a good day. Whoa, it's a good morning. Whoa, got the sun on my face.
Yeah, a little bit there. Another inch, you were back there in the weeds. It stays like this tonight. Oh my, they're gonna be moving earlier.
We're making up a contraption here. This will guarantee to bring the deer in. This is 100% doe urine. I've been drinking it for 12 years now. Never let me down.
What do you think the pink color, Jerry?
It's doe urine.
They piss pink, huh?
Yeah. We just put raspberry lemonade flavor in with it.
Yeah.
You want a sip?
Yeah, of course.
Blues. Lock me up, throw away the key, these handcuffs.
Good luck. Don't kill giants. Well, we're all set up for the first evening sit here in Nebraska. I mean, I'm just so excited to actually be in here. Last night we sat at the top of the hill here and watched 2 to 3 shooters walk down into this draw right here that we're hunting. Blake isn't too far behind us here. We're sort of double teaming these deer as they come down through this creek bottom somewhat, but just super excited, man. First archery hunt of the year. It's go time, baby. water, baby. Go to the water. Yeah, that's a shooter, eh? Nice velvet. Come on. Need to be on that other wood line. 150. Oh, he's a beauty. Why couldn't he come out over there?
We're live.
To catch all the crazy behind-the-scenes action from the Bearded Buck, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
So last night we set a stand not far from here, but all the deer and all the action was on this far edge, probably 150, 200 yards from the stand. So on the fly, we're throwing up a ground blind closer to where they were coming out of the wood line and working this back edge. So it's kind of a crapshoot Hail Mary, but if they do what they did last night and what it looks like they've been doing the last several nights, we should get a shot at that 8-point we saw last night. We're trimming a little bit, brushing down, trying to be as quick and quiet as possible. And we'll be back here in a few hours to sit. We just hope they did what they did last night, and it could be really good. Bearded Buck, it's all about the goals and guts. Turkey belly for good luck. Just found right beside where we put this blind.
Well, after last night, Blake's not the only one relocating to a ground blind for tonight's sit. Dad's heading over to an alfalfa field to set up a ground blind to hopefully get closer to where his deer were entering the field. And I'm heading to a water hole right around the corner from where I sat last night, hoping that this heat has these deer coming to water.
Evening of day 2. We just got situated here. This is where we saw the action last night. So we kind of stuck the blind right in the middle of the action, brushed it in best we could. And we're gonna give it a try. Jerry's not too far away, several hundred yards that way up a hill. We can't see where he is, but they're in a hay bale blind. And Austin is just a few hundred yards that way through the woods. So we all have new strategies, 3 different blinds, 3 different areas, all in places we saw deer or have seen deer during this trip. So we're optimistic, excited. It's hot. It was 90 degrees when we got in here and sat down. So we're hoping for the same action we saw last night. Should be a lot of fun either way. We should see some deer. Nebraska, day 2.
I recall a different time when the big bad brothers were losing, they were all mine. Good times were had, and I must be blind, but I don't see why you will leave those days behind.
Don't get drinky, buddy. Oh shit. A 10's right here. He's looking right at us. I don't think he thinks he's blind. He's nervous. Yeah. He's a nice deer. He just doesn't look blind.
Meh. Meh.
Dude, I pegged him. I got him, baby. I think that was a good hit. It's last light. 20 minutes left of legal light, but we're at the end there. I said, the only buck we saw last night that we have not seen tonight didn't come out. You said, there he is, coming from a direction that we weren't expecting. He jumped that fence, kind of got hung up in the long stuff. I'm like, looking at the watch, last light, you get nervous. But I think that was a good hit, dude. It sounded solid. We have no service here, so we'll have to hike out and find some service so we can go with Jerry and Blaine. Hopefully find that deer.
What are you talking about? Last light, you said, huh?
Last night. Yeah. We don't have a deer on. Oh, there's a deer.
Go, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. What a great deer. Oh, man. Look how pretty he is. Holy cow. Man, I couldn't be more excited to get it done on day 2. It's just awesome. We saw every deer tonight that we saw last night, except the one we wanted and needed to come in. And literally, last few minutes of light, we're about to start packing it in, and Zach says, there he is. I couldn't believe it. Thought he was joking, looked up, and he's about to hop the fence out there from us. And after that, he just came right in. It's like he followed the script. 30 yards, crossed right in front of the blind. Was able to make a great shot. My favorite hunts always happen to be with the Bearded Buck crew. They put me on some amazing life experiences, and I couldn't be more grateful for a lot of the things they've introduced me to in the hunting world. So couldn't be more excited and happy. And I love you, brother. How many memories we've had together. Oh, man.
Well, after Blake was able to get his buck on just the second afternoon of this trip, we were pretty confident that we'd be able to fill our last 2 tags fairly easy, especially with how many deer we've been seeing. But over the next couple of days, the deer movement slowed down drastically, and I only saw a couple does and some young bucks, and Austin only had a half rack come to his water hole. So with the last day of our hunt finally here, we said goodbye to Blake before getting ready to hit the woods. Things are setting up to be another absolute scorcher with temps hitting 100 degrees. And while that would stop any normal person from climbing into an oven of a ground blind, we've never claimed to be normal.
We're down to the last day here in Nebraska. You know, I kind of figured when it came down to this, with as hot as it's been, the temps were pushing 100 degrees today, so you'd just think that these deer are going to want to get up and get some water, so I guess we'll see what happens tonight. That's a little encouraging. Close to 30 minutes left. A new buck. We haven't seen yet come to the water. Hopefully they keep coming. See 'em. I think we're more likely to get a different buck come off here than we are this guy come over. We are quickly losing light on our last sit out here. And we knew these deer would move late with this heat. But that big 10 point just popped out in this field about 300 yards to our left. Followed a couple does out there and he's just feeding. But I'm still holding out hope that Austin has one down on the ground. Well, I guess it's about that time. Got maybe 5 minutes of light left. And another fun trip, man. Austin, there's a buck right there. Where? He's right up on the ridge there, over by the tree. No shit, it's a good deer too. I don't have my release or anything ready. Oh my god. Oh shit. He's gonna come right to the water. This is gonna happen. It's gonna happen quick. Do you have enough light for this? Yeah. I have to get it in on the camera. Don't move. Okay. He's gonna come right to the water. draw. As soon as he turns, I'm gonna stop him.
Oh my God. Buzzer beater, are you kidding me? Yes! We just shot a last minute buck here in Nebraska. I mean, last minute. We have the light on in the blind. We looked up to our left and we just saw a rack silhouetted with the horizon. That is one of the bucks that we had been waiting to come into this water hole. The last minute of the last day. And it came together, man.
Well, with no cell service, we quickly gathered our things and headed up the hill to give our guide Milo a call to come give us a hand finding this deer.
There's an arrow up there. It's definitely going away.
But after we found the arrow and looked for blood, we realized the shot wasn't as perfect as we first thought, so we headed back to camp to review the footage, and while it was definitely a lethal shot, we decided it was best to hold off for tonight and head back in the morning.
Right there's your last blood right there, Milo, by your finger.
It's washed off a little bit since last night.
Yeah.
I think he stayed in this bottom for sure.
He's dead right here, man. Yes! I got him!
You got him? He's got him down here.
Whoa! That is what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Beautiful Nebraska whitetail, man. Velvet. That is awesome. My second velvet deer ever. He made us a little nervous last night. Didn't get much sleep, but you know, we knew he was a dead deer. We just weren't sure of that angle, so we did the smart thing, you know, went in doubt, back out, and came back here in the morning, and this deer wasn't laying 150 yards from us. What a way to end the trip.
Look at man. That's
Oh, you
awesome.
too.
Look at him.
Beautiful deer.
Well, what can I say? Our first early season trip out to Nebraska was nothing short of a success. Even though I didn't get a chance to release an arrow, Blake and Austin were both able to tag 2 great bucks. On top of that, nothing beats coming out to Nebraska and hunting with Blaine on his amazing property. Blaine and his family always take such good care of us out there and truly make this our home away from home. Maybe one of these years I'll finally be able to get my hands on a velvet buck of my own. But over the next couple of days, the deer movement slowed down dastardly, buzzards. And Austin only had that one half rack come through.
I'd say buck.
Okay, it could be a doe half rack.